Back to school with the fastest LTE network in Dominica. Switch now and get the stylish DL4 Plus for only $75 with activation of a 10-day Prime Ultra bundle. Your child will enjoy endless data for social messaging on WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Snapchat. Switch now for this affordable DL4 Plus handset. Only $75 with activation of a 10-day Prime Ultra plan. Plus, enter for a chance to win a laptop, $300 J's voucher, or backpack filled with stationery. Hurry! Visit us in store today. Digicel, better connected. Terms and conditions apply.
Celebrate Caribbean talent and culture on September 23rd, 2023, alias Frances, when the Riches Caraïbe Caravan stops in Dominica. Hear Dominican contestants in the Riches Caraïbe Voices Challenge. Experience an amazing showcase of different genres of Dominican music, art from Martinique, Trinidad, Guadeloupe, Barbados, and of course, Dominica. This event is co-funded by Interreg Caraïbe Program through the European Regional Economic Development Fund, led by Assist West Indies, OMDAC, Schemac, in partnership with Sakaima Lad, Trace, and Air Antilles. It is the Riches Caraïbe Voices and Dominican Music Showcase, September 23rd, 2023, at Alias Frances. It's free. Come and support your Dominican family. Celebrate Caribbean talent and culture on September 23rd, 2023, alias Frances, when the Riches Caraïbe Caravan stops in Dominica. Hear Dominican contestants in the Riches Caraïbe Voices Challenge. Experience an amazing showcase of different genres of Dominican music, art from Martinique, Trinidad, Guadeloupe, Barbados, and of course, Dominica. This event is co-funded by Interreg Caraïbe Program through the European Regional Economic Development Fund, led by Assist West Indies, OMDAC, Schemac, in partnership with Sakaima Lad, Trace, and Air Antilles. It is the Riches Caraïbe Voices and Dominican Music Showcase, September 23rd, 2023, at Alias Frances. It's free. Come and support your Dominican family.
Good morning. Back with you. Please note Creole Heartbeat and Sakai Malad. Good morning, Wadix. I hope you're doing well. We are missing you. Good morning to all our listeners, the avid listeners, and even those who just happen to stop by here with us today. Thank you for being a part of our show. We are live on Facebook, so I encourage you to join us on the Q95 Facebook page where you can see what's going on in studio. And if you're just in Radio World, thank you for being here. We'll open the phone lines later. But for now, I want to welcome Miss Sabrina Ajax here in studio with us today on Creole Heartbeat. Yeah. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. And you?
Oh, I'm okay. I'm excited for this weekend. I'm also tired and hot, but I'm excited for the weekend most of all.
Yeah, me too.
How has your stay been so far?
Everything is wonderful so far.
It's wonderful so far.
So good.
Okay.
When you arrive in Dominica, everything is okay.
I like that. What have you eaten so far? Local? Have you had anything local?
Yes, I had some local food.
Paddy KFC.
Not KFC. But KFC is not local, so no.
It's the Dominican flavored KFC.
Oh.
Someone else on your entourage really loved the KFC here.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Really. Favorite food
so
Dominica.
Far. He loved it. He told me it's so good and I love the price. He told me that last evening. But what have you had local? Any juices? Any?
Oh, I have some coconut water. We also had as food the local dumpling.
The bakes.
Yeah.
The fried one or the boiled one?
The boiled one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's funny because we call it dombré.
Dombré?
Yeah, and it doesn't have the same shape when we do it. Yes.
So what shape does it have? Like I cannot imagine dumpling being any. Which one did you get? The round, the circular one, or the?
Yeah, that one exactly. No, in fact, that is true because when I have been in Anguilla, I saw the one where it's
long.
Quite long.
Yeah.
No, we are doing it like a bowl.
Okay.
A small bowl and yeah.
Okay. I know that one. Okay, so we have Sabrina here. She's the Riches Caraïbe organizer. And on island, Sakai Malad and Creole Heartbeat are the organizers. So if you saw Amelia and myself running around doing stuff, we are coordinating for the Dominican leg. So tell us a little bit about the genesis of Riches Caraïbes.
Okay. Yes, Riches Caribbean started really in 2020 during the COVID period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was, in fact, I have created my business 1 month officially before the COVID. So it cuts all my plans because I had the plan to work on several building materials on the Caribbean. And with that crisis, with that pandemic, it cuts everything. So I had to find a way, because my first goal was really to create the linkages with the Caribbean island.
Mm-hmm.
It has always been about that. So I said, okay, what can link Caribbean people in that situation? Uh, Business is, it's a little bit complicated, so culture is really a good
Mm-hmm.
way to really exchange, to create the linkages. So I said, okay, let's start with a blog. So I started with the blog, Riches Caraïbes. It was on initially on my website, AZISWI. And I started to put articles on artists, singers, all the people who are doing the culture within the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
And after I said, okay, Sabrina, that is good, because you're taking a lot of time to write all of that
Yes.
articles, and you don't have the reach that you are looking for.
Mhm.
So let's go and find a way to have more impact, to make it more impactful.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, Sabrina, we have some program that also push us to create that linkages.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a case with the program Interreg Caraïbes. They really support financially the project to develop that exchanges, and it can be in different field. But as I was stuck with the culture, I said, okay, I really want that project add more reach. So as more reach. So I said, okay, I will have to find some partner, because the goal of riches of Interreg Caraïbes is to allow at least two different organizations from different country
Mm-hmm.
to work together on a project.
Mhm.
So I talked to Gregory. In fact, it's
Gregory
Mr.
Rabes.
Yeah, Gregory Rabes.
Yes.
In fact, we have been introduced by Mr. Raymond Lawrence, in
Mhm.
fact, because I had the opportunity to do an article on Mr. Lawrence
Mhm.
and on the carnival in
Mhm.
Dominica. So when I talked to him about that, he said, I have someone who might be able
Yes.
to help you, and he will be the perfect person.
Mhm.
And he was completely right, because
Yes.
Gregory, I don't know if you can hear us,
Yes.
but yes, Gregory was the perfect one. With Gregory, we had a really good partnership. So he's with us since the
Beginning.
since I wouldn't say the beginning of Riches Caribbean, because I was alone
Mhm.
at home with clothes in the house, because we couldn't go
Anywhere, yeah.
anywhere. So yeah, he was there almost at the beginning, almost. So yes, that is the real story of Riches Caraïbes.
Okay.
To tell
And
you.
we definitely want to send some love to Gregory, even though he's not 100%. He's part of the team. And he always has some idea. He's always, he doesn't operate according to his age. He operates as a young man.
Oh, completely, completely,
Yes.
completely. Yeah,
Yes.
Gregory is. I'm really glad that I met him.
Yes. And also Wadix came on the team with
Yeah,
you and Gregory.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so far, you said you wanted to cover culture, and Riches Caraiba has been doing a lot of that, covering culture. But the song or the voices challenge has been the highlight. So it's Riches Caraib Voices
Mm-hmm.
Song Challenge.
Yeah.
However, everywhere you stop, it focuses on a different aspect of the Caribbean culture.
Yep.
Okay. Haha, I said it
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Completely.
So tell us a little bit about each of the places you have stopped,
Okay.
and what was the show like? What aspect of culture did they cover? And one great thing about that country.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
In fact, before doing that, I would like to really summarize what is Riches Carib. And um, in fact, our goal is really to, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, create the linkages between the islands. But also we want to highlight the Caribbean culture. We want to highlight the Caribbean stakeholder, because we are also, obviously we have the events that
Mm-hmm.
we are doing on site in each island,
Mm-hmm.
but we are also currently working on a digital platform,
Mm-hmm.
and that platform really aim to do that,
Mm-hmm.
to highlight the culture, highlight the people of the Caribbean, the cultural stakeholder. And for that, we will have a directory. So all the artists who can hear us, please follow us on the social media, because when the platform will be ready, we will need you to provide your information. So anyone in the Caribbean, let's say I'm in Antigua. I don't know why I'm talking about Antigua.
I don't know
Oh
either.
my goodness. So let's say that, okay, I want to go in Antigua and I want to organize, I would say, an event. And I said, okay, instead of bringing someone with me, maybe I can find
Mm-hmm.
locally someone,
To do photography,
to do, yeah,
to do
exactly,
promotions and everything.
exactly.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And let's say, for example, if I want to bring souvenirs
Mm-hmm.
from a local artisan, I can have a look on it and say,
Yes.
oh, that's nice, I want to go there. And
Mm-hmm. Yes.
so yes, so follow us, and when the platform will be ready, we will invite you to register.
Yes.
So in fact, these are the three activities. So we have the cultural event in each country. We have the event where you will find in all the country during all the process, which is a song challenge,
Mhm.
Riches Carib Voices song challenge, and the digital platform.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer to your question now,
Mhm.
because I didn't forget it.
That's okay.
Yes, in fact, we started in December. Martinique was the opening event. So during that event, we introduced to the Riches Carib program,
Mhm.
our goals, how we plan to reach our goals, and obviously we had the song challenge. So we already have a winner for Martinique.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we have been in St. Lucia. In St. Lucia, the cultural theme was it takes a village. No, I forget the exact name. So I will explain it, because I
Yes.
forget the exact name. But yeah, I forget it. So I will explain you. It will be the same, okay? So in fact, we were in Anse-Larret.
Mm-hmm.
Anse-Larret is a village that is famous for fishing, for agriculture,
Mm-hmm.
and we have some local gyms also there.
Mhm.
So we put together several people from the village. We have young people who sing together, choral. I don't know if it's the same.
Choir.
Yeah, a choir. Thank
Mhm.
you. I put it in the French way, okay? So sometimes it can happen.
Yes.
And there is also some local singers. We had also three panelists who talk about agriculture, culture,
Fishing.
and the fishing. And the idea was really see how with all of that we can create an ecosystem, a sustainable ecosystem,
Mhm.
thanks to the culture. And
Like so
yeah,
sustainable community
yeah,
among that.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly, exactly. And after that, obviously, we had the Richest Carib Voices
Mm-hmm.
Song Challenge, so we also have a winner for St. Lucia. Then we have been in Anguilla.
Mm-hmm.
Anguilla, the topic, the cultural theme was art and culture, the impact of the art and the culture on tourism.
Mm-hmm.
Because Anguilla is well known for the tourism, and yeah, it was a way to see how all over those last year the culture contribute to develop tourism
Mm-hmm.
in Anguilla. And we also have a winner in Anguilla for the song challenge.
Okay, so you didn't tell me the one thing you really loved in St. Lucia and the one
Ah,
thing you loved
yeah, that
in
is true.
Anguilla. So,
That is true. That
yeah.
is true.
What was your favorite thing there?
Ah, you know what? I'm a real Caribbean person. So that means you can take me in any Caribbean islands.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like home.
Yeah.
So I would say, I discover an authentic
Mm-hmm.
aspect of Saint Lucia with Anse-Larrey.
Mm-hmm.
Because before, I think I never spent time there.
Mm-hmm.
So it was good to see the people of the village coming and, all together, doing the show, in fact,
Yeah.
because all the show has been done by people.
Locals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it was really, really interesting. Um, but I love Saint Lucia also. I love Friday nights.
Yes.
I
Did you go to Grocery Lane? Yes. Yeah. I love that there.
ah,
Yeah.
obviously, obviously,
Yes.
obviously. Anguilla. Um, I have someone who told me, yes, that Antigua, you have the best beaches, but I don't know. I have never been there so far, but what I saw about Anguilla, the beaches
The
are
beaches.
really amazing.
Yes.
Really amazing. Really, 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 really amazing.
Okay.
And after we have been in Barbados.
Mm-hmm.
Barbados, oh, I think what I like in Barbados, in fact, it's the entire country. In fact, in all the country, I love the people because the people are nice. Oh, you want to show me your hat with Barbados on it?
I was just fixing my hat. That's all.
Oh, okay. And what do you have on it? It's Barbados. Oh, okay. It was okay. And yes, I love the people, and really the show was great in
Yes.
Barbados. We had real professional
Mm-hmm.
people. It went well because in Barbados the theme. Oh, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
mention that yet. The theme in Barbados was
Fashion.
Caribbean fashion. So
Mm-hmm.
we welcomed designers from different islands.
Mm-hmm.
We had here V Couture,
Yeah.
Avina.
Yeah. Vina.
Yeah, so Avina was really great. She was with 10 other
Designers.
5 from Barbados and 6 from Jamaica, Anguilla, Martinique, Guadeloupe, and I think I didn't forget anyone, Dominica, and I think it's okay. And yes, it was really amazing. So you can see some extract, no, you can see some picture and some videos on
Yeah.
social media.
Okay. Yes.
So it can give you an idea. And that is true that all our events are live streamed, so you can see them again on
And throughout the
those-
Caribbean also, I like that aspect of
yeah,
it. Mhm.
yeah, on social media. So
Okay. So it has. So these has been the countries that you've been to so far.
yeah, so
No?
Dominica is the 5th one. So I said
Saint
Martinique,
Lucia,
Saint Lucia, Anguilla, Barbados,
Yes.
and we are
Okay. And so far, you're just loving Dominica. Period.
I love Dominica. I really love Dominica. Let me tell you, I think I will say what I've already said, but
Mhm.
when I come in Dominica, I feel like home.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, the people are nice. I love the nature. I have been to the Boiling Lake a few years ago.
You walked the boiling lake?
Oh, yes, that was amazing. I liked it.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little bit long.
A little bit long. Slim, you ever went to the boiling lake?
Seriously?
Julie, you ever went to the boiling lake? And you came. Round of applause for Serene. And you walked the entire thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Wow.
amazing. So you have to do it. Really. But I heard that you will. Oh, okay. I will not have the good word because I don't know the English word for that. But
Mhm.
you will have a way to take people
The tram.
straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is still.
Yeah, this is the way I may go, and I may still be paranoid. So I can be the person to promote the boiling lake. I will tell you all the advantages of going to the boiling lake, from the health advantage to the topographic view and the second biggest in the world. But for Julie Jessica Roberts to visit, it shall not happen. Whether Trump, can you? Okay, let me not say that on air. I cannot do it. I'm terrified of heights.
Oh, okay.
Terrified of. If you want to see me weak, heights. So for me to go out there over the boiling, it would never happen. But and then the walk. My friends, they come. I always have friends come visit me since I've moved to Dominica. I always have people come visit me, and they always go.
Mm.
And they wake early in the morning and they'll go. But one of my friends, she came to visit me from Germany, and when she came back, she told me there was this snake. Oh, Julie, there was this snake, and it was brown, and it was just there, and I wanted to play with it, and I was like,
A
so
snake?
it's far. It's hot and there's a snake. Okay, I'm not going. So I think she just messed that up for me.
Okay.
But I know it's beautiful, and
Yeah.
it's the second largest in the world.
Yeah.
And so it's definitely a national treasure. So do you want to do
Completely.
that again?
I think I will not have time.
No, but would you ever do it again?
Obviously.
Oh, look at you.
Obviously. And I really love also the Creole Fest.
Yes.
The Creole Fest, I think the first time I came, I was with my parents
Mm-hmm.
and my nephew. He has 6 years old.
Mm.
Yeah. And we did it the year after.
No.
Yeah. And after that, there was COVID. But yeah, it was like the meeting of the year.
Yes. Yes.
So
So I'll see you this year.
For now, the problem is that at this time, if you don't have anything that is already booked, you just can forget.
Yes.
So that's my case. So I think I can just forget.
Well, we'd love to have you anytime. And I realized the French really, really, really love Dominica. They love, yes,
Completely.
yes. And I don't know if it's from the local rums to the nature. It's mostly that they always come here and we want to go to the waterfall. We want to go to the sulfur spring. Even though you do have sulfur spring in Guadeloupe, do you have that in Martinique? The Martinique, the sulfur spring.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Freddie is. Do you have? Okay. Okay, this is why Freddie's not on camera. Freddie's the better ones. Yeah, but even if you guys have it, I realize when the French comes to Dominica, they always want the sulfur spring and
but
the waterfall, and
different.
it
It's
is different.
Every single, all the people would say, "Oh, Caribbean, you have the sea, the sun," and but it's
Mhm.
not that at all.
Oh,
You what?
when you said the sea, the sun, I thought you were going somewhere else.
No, I will not say the last one because yes, it's not.
They're not the same.
No, you know, each island has its richness.
Yes.
All of them. Obviously, you will have the sea. And
Yes.
I would say for most of the all continents also you have the
Yes.
sea.
Yes.
So yeah, but Yeah, true. Not inside of the continent, but you understand
I
what I'm
know, but
saying.
some is just different from the others. I mean, even when you go to the sulfur spring in St. Lucia, it's not the same like when you have the experience here. The experience here feels so much more authentic. It's not as, it doesn't feel as man-made and controlled as, and even the ones here that may seem a bit man-made and built up, it still feels like you're in the middle of nature.
Mm.
So I think I can understand what you're saying. Or you go to the beach in Barbados and you go to the beach in St. Martin, is a different thing. You're on the beach in St. Martin and you feel like the airplane is about to take you up, okay, it's
Yeah,
right there.
completely,
You go to the
completely.
beach in Barbados and you find two Rasta men saying something you don't understand because it's just a different atmosphere. So I totally get you. All right, so let us talk about what's happening today. So,
Yep.
so it's a 2-day program, and today we are having the
Caribbean Beatscape.
the Beatscape, but we having the workshop as we speak.
Yeah.
So we do have 9 finalists, and our 9 finalists are presently seated with the legendary Derek Ra Peters,
Yep.
the one of the originators of our genre bouillon music here in Dominica,
Mm-hmm.
and also our princess of song, Mikkel
Yeah,
Henderson.
Mikkel, yeah.
And these they're two icons.
Yeah, completely. And
and
we're also proud to have them with us.
yes,
Really.
yes, and to have the young budding talents seated with them presently, so they can know how to perform on stage, how to succeed in the music business, because every artist want to do this as their job and not have a 9 to 5.
Yeah, completely.
Whether you're a DJ, a promoter, a singer, you want to know you can do this. Slim is always messing up ours. Slim, why are you laughing? It's true. Every person, artist, they want to know they can do this and they don't have to do a 9 to 5. It's just the
Yeah.
reality of it. And we are equipping them with the knowledge to know how they can become a professional singer, a professional, that's just be their job. Like Beyonce. Beyonce doesn't have to go into the office. Beyonce
Yeah,
just,
completely.
and we do not have a lot of that in the Caribbean, and this is part of what the workshop and everything is trying. So just tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, completely. In fact, we bring really good importance. I don't think it's a good way to say it, but it's important to us.
Yes,
Yeah, I think that is more English, less Frenchy English. Yes, it's important to us to bring education to culture.
Mm-hmm.
When I say education, it's the education thing that, okay, maybe some locals doesn't know enough about Dominica and
Mm-hmm.
the richness of Dominica. With the song challenge, we really want to first of all create a local linkage
Mm-hmm.
with the participant first, the participant with the mentors,
Mm-hmm.
so they can exchange, learn from each other. You see?
Mm-hmm.
And that is really, really important to us. And at the end, in Martinique, during the big gathering, because all the winners will come together in Martinique, we will not have a competition because our goal is really to put them together.
Collaboration.
Yeah,
as opposed to-
exactly. So they will be together. They will be participating to a workshop named The Business of Music.
Mm.
So that means that, yeah, music is not like, oh, I have my microphone and I can just sing and that's
Mhm.
it. When you start, you have to know the environment, all the several aspects that
attributes, yeah.
make you
Mhm.
a singer,
And a successful singer.
Yeah, a successful singer, and consider it as a real job,
Career.
not
Mhm.
like a hobby. And yeah,
Yes.
I'm with my friends singing, and no,
Mhm.
there is a lot of things around.
Mhm.
Obviously, Beyonce, she just have to come and sing, but before that, before that, you have to know the environment. What is, you have your image, you have, a lot of things, and we will go through it with
The workshop.
the workshop in
Mhm.
Martinique. for the winner, for the winners. Sorry. So yes, it's important to us to provide the knowledge to the people, to the young people. I mean, when I say provide, I don't know if it's a good way to
It's
say it,
fine,
but
yeah.
to share the
And
knowledge,
to
I would
impart
say.
the
Yeah,
knowledge,
yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
We know English is not your first language, but you're doing a really good job. It's fine.
Thank
It's fine.
you.
Yes. So we're doing this presently. The workshop is ongoing,
Yep.
and they seem to be really excited about it. We have the videographer, the photographer, so that will definitely be captured.
Yep.
For a later time, it will be shown. However, this afternoon we
Yeah.
have the panel discussion.
Yep.
I have a piece of it here. We have a panel discussion this afternoon, and it is okay. Yeah, I was looking for it. We
Hmm.
have three presenters.
Yep.
The first one will be Mikkel Henderson.
Yes.
Yeah, so she's doing music as a catalyst to social change, because we do know that music can change and every and anything. So we
Completely.
we're gonna see how music can be a catalyst to social change. Then we have challenges facing the Caribbean music in a global environment. We have Mr. Gordon Henderson as the speaker for that. And then finally the evolution of the Caribbean music. And
With
Mr. Ian
Ian.
Jackson is the presenter. The evolution of Caribbean music, I think it's phenomenal. Even the evolution for even our music here in Dominica, we're seeing the growth, and any Dominican will tell you we've gone from just having, thinking that we have one genre to now two. Most islands cannot boast of having two genres. So we do know there has been an evolution. We've gone from just Bob Marley to we have our dancehall, we have reggae, we have there's another, like each island have their little thing. And I think this one is very interesting for me. The evolution,
Yeah.
it's really, you can see different heads just sprouting from that tree.
Yeah.
And I really want to see. So the topics are great. Did you choose the topics, or your
Yeah.
presenter? You did.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us why you chose this three particular areas.
Okay. In fact, we had to, I would say, to look at the music as a real job.
Mm-hmm.
We as to let people know how it started and how we get here today. You see,
Mm-hmm.
so it was important to us. And as you know, Riches Caraïbes, we want to have, we are following the 17, not all of them, but we are trying to work with a few of them, to work in this idea, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
of the sustainable development goals. So we talk about the education already. We didn't talk about it, but the equality between male and female. And in fact, we want with all that program have a real impact on the cultural industry. So we know that the young people are really interested in music.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds obvious to us to talk about music as something that can allow people, young people, to improve.
Mm-hmm.
And because sometimes we have some messages through the music, so it's important for everybody to know that with the music you can spread good message too. So yes, this is the first part. And so I talk about the evolution, so it's important to know where we came from and where we are right now. I talk about the music as a catalyst. And the other thing is that we have some challenges, and it's global. It's not only in the Caribbean. That is the case because, let's say, for example, in the Caribbean, we have a very few artists who succeed internationally.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously the marketing and the production has their importance for that. So we will see with this globalization, the several difficulties, I would say. So this is, yeah, I think it was important to see the strength and the weaknesses of the music.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally. I understand that. Okay. So we have that this evening. It's supposed to start at 4:30, and hopefully by 6:45 it will be done.
Mhm.
Okay. And then we move over to the jam session. So the day just keep getting better. The jam session will be featuring different Caribbean music. So we
Yeah.
have soca, reggae, Afrobeat, kadas, booyah, calypso. So we're not just showcasing Dominican music, but the Caribbean music.
Yep.
And for soca, we have Shalina, reggae, Abia is Israel, Afrobeat, Marie Pascal, Kadas, White Fairy, Bouillon, Trilogy, and Calypso, our very own Tashapi. So tell me a little bit as to why we're not just focusing on Bouillon and Kadas, but we're doing the entire. I know the answer, but just for our listeners, but why we're doing everything that's been done in the Caribbean, or even I should say, the Black community.
Hmm. In fact, the first part is about discussion. So it's good to talk about music, but it's better to hear the Caribbean music. You see?
Yes.
So I would say that there is one that is missing. I would say Zouk.
Zouk.
Yeah, we don't
And
have.
compa.
Yeah, and compa. Yeah,
Mm.
we unfortunately the person who is supposed to come couldn't make it, so we will not have Zouk and we will not have compa, fortunately. But some other music genres will be well represented with all these artists. So yeah, it's important to hear what it is, because you have the practical aspect of
The
it where you
theory.
deal with the theory, exactly, but it's better to feel it,
Yes.
because new Caribbean music, it's a vibe.
Okay, we have a caller. We missed it. I encourage you. Okay, we're here. Good morning.
Morning,
Creole
Julie.
Heartbeat,
How
good
you doing?
morning.
Oh,
To you and your guest in
Yes.
studio.
Yes.
And what you're all doing is a great initiative to the young lady from Matnick. So let me big up on that one first before I
thank you.
say what I'm gonna say. And I've been listening from the first. I'm always tuning.
Yes.
So you all mentioned a couple of things that I think is quite pertinent in the movement of Caribbean music now, and I'm gonna take one in particular, the bouillon music. And Wadix have had a conversation about the bouillon music and the nasty business. Okay? So here is what I'm gonna tell you. The young lady mentioned having the symposium on the business of music. Okay? And then you, Julie, you did mention music that will create social change. So what you all talking about here, in one word, I'm gonna sum it up: content. Okay, content in music is very important. And you mentioned Bob Marley, right? I'm gonna give you one example, and you will understand what content means in that context and how it plays a role, and longevity. The content, lyrical content of Bob Marley music, okay? And I will throw in Gordon Henderson, Exile One content, grammar content, okay? And we could go on and on. The Mighty Sparrow, he sings some real flat songs, but he put it in a format where it's not so vulgar as what you hear in now in some of the bouillon music, okay? So let me wrap it up. Now I make a point on content and the business of music and longevity. Because long after you leave the stage as a musician and you put your work out there, you will be able to get royalties on your music if you make it in a big way where you can live like she's saying to teach musicians how to make it a business and they could put the mic down. And you all mentioned Beyonce. You could put the mic down today, but 20, 30 years later, you getting paid by what you put out.
Mhm.
There's no future in nasty business. Straight up. I'm not going to ask nobody any question. I'm not going to argue with anybody. I'm just saying because that's it. Bob Marley music now is making him more money than he did when he was alive.
Yeah, completely.
The Exile One song playing now that was created 40, 50 years ago. Gordon Henderson still getting paid on content. All the guys in the 70s who made Cadence Calypso with content, Chubby, Coco Set, all this music you put out that is real content where it makes a change. Like Julie, you said, social change. All these things are very important. So when someone sits and criticizes young people today, it's not to shut you down. It's not to make you do something else or to chastise you. What we need to do in the criticism is to educate because some people don't grasp the criticism because they see in the now. I want to get paid now, but they don't see tomorrow. Now, unless maybe you plan to die at 25 or 30 years old. Gordon Henderson is what, 60, 70 years old almost now? I don't know his age, but I'm saying because he was back in the 70s. All the guys from grandma, man make music with certain level of content. And it was creating a movement of consciousness. Bob Marley, his content is, and it goes global. And what happened? You reach way beyond your local jurisdiction. You touch people's minds and hearts in every part of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what's important. And I appreciate what the young lady is doing. And the few words that you brought in there, why I called, is all I wanted to say. And I'm listening. It's a great initiative. And hopefully somebody could get to the artist to be more creative, to be more conscious. Because it's a party today.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, you still have to be able to survive on your creativity. So all the things are important, and I hope that young people stop taking it as an attack and lashing back. Because I see right now, Wadix is hurting. Wadix is hurting because Wadix has committed himself to culture for so long. And now he's getting the kickback, people threatening him. He feels like he's been beaten down, and you just mentioned you hope he's doing okay when you start your show. Because Wadix right now is disgusted with all what has taken place. And the conditions and where we are today is why he feels that way. My brother Wadix, thanks for starting the show. Julie, great you carrying it on. But I think Wadix will heal and he'll be back. Because what he is seeing, I understand. But a lot of people look at things on the surface. You know, you look at water and you can't tell how deep it is unless you experience how deep and how clear it is, and it gets darker as you go further. But people must understand these things and don't take these things personal, because you must be able to open your mind and take what somebody's saying. You pick what's good and you throw away the rest. You eat the fish. You eat the flesh and throw away the bones. But there's a use for the bone. I'm out, Generally. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your contribution. We can depend on you for a contribution in most shows. I was wondering where you went for the last couple of weeks, but thank you for your contribution. And he did say a lot. Do you have anything to say on what he said?
Yeah, in fact, obviously, I think that the content is important, and I spoke about it a little bit earlier. I said that music is a good way to spread messages. So yes, it's really important. Sometimes, obviously, you have, but I think you should have fun aspect and consciousness content. I think both are quite important.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't need to, just need to relax and okay, have the vibe.
Yes. Okay, so then tomorrow, the 23rd of September, it's the grand finale. It is the actual competition. It is the actual Richest Carib Voices Challenge.
Yep.
Tomorrow we have 9 competitors, 9 participants taking the stage, and they are going to give us their best original song
Yep.
at various genres.
Yeah, completely.
Even when we had the show on Wednesday, I had a country singer, I had a soca artist, and also a bouyon artist. And we know we have different genres even among the rest of the competitors.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about the competition, then we can
Yes,
just
yes,
wrap up
yes.
everything at this point.
Yes. So we will have, as you mentioned, the Dominican final to elect the winner who
Mhm.
will go in Martinique in December.
Mhm.
He will be participating to the workshop with the other winners, the other Caribbean winners, and it will be part also of a Caribbean album that will compile. You say that?
Yeah.
Okay, that will compile their song.
Mhm.
So yes, this is a plan, and before that, we have tomorrow,
Mhm.
where all of them they will sing, and we will have judges
Mhm.
who will elect
The winner.
the winner, and we will know the second and the third
Right, yeah.
one. Yes, and after that we also will have I think we can talk about the entire program.
Yeah, of course,
with
yeah.
Michael Farrell. Starting, we will start with Michael Farrell, right?
Yeah, with a national anthem.
Yeah, exactly.
With a difference.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then we will have also a painting performance.
Live
We
painting.
live
Shadrach
yeah
Burton.
with Shadi.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
She already has Shadi, not Shadrach Burton, Miss Shadi.
I didn't put it well.
Yeah, yeah, and you really well
Uh,
because that's what the locals call him. But you already, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, this
You're
is
Dominica now.
yeah, I'm telling you, I'm like home, so it's good. So we will have two guest artists
Mhm.
also. Mel.
Yes.
Mel will be there tonight, tomorrow night with us.
Mel C.
Touch,
Yes.
touch me. I'm
Mhm.
not a good singer, but I'm sure that you know which song it is.
Yeah.
And we will have
In the core units.
yeah, in a core unit with
Mhm.
Ra and his
Son,
son.
yes.
Yeah. So we will have a little bit of bouillon
Yes.
from Dominica.
Mhm. Yes. So we do have a great lineup for tomorrow and God's willing for the competition. So we are inviting the entire public to come on out because the everything else we spoke about today was really grand. But the best part of it, Freddie, is that it's all free.
Oh yeah. Yeah. We
Yes.
want that. We want everybody come. I don't. Okay, it will be at the Alliance Française. So I don't want any empty space in the Alliance Française.
Mhm.
I would like it to be really packed with
Yes.
people.
Okay, so I'm seated here with Miss Sabrina Ajax of Richas Caraïbe, and we've been speaking about the activities that's happening this weekend. Presently, we have the workshop going on with 9 finalists for their grand competition tomorrow. And then later this afternoon, we have a panel discussion, and the topics are music as a catalyst to social change, challenges facing Caribbean music in the global environment, the evolution of Caribbean music. That it begins at 4:30 at the Alias Frances building. Then later in the night, we have at 6:37, we have the jam session, which will be showcasing different of various genres of Caribbean music: soca, reggae, Afrobeat, kadas, bouyon, calypso, and we have performers such as Tasha P, Trilogy, White Fairy, Marie Pascal, Abia Israel, Shalina, and maybe just another guest artist. We do have mingling time and drinks and refreshments also. And then tomorrow at 7 p.m., again at the Alias Frances, we have where the curtain is going to come down with the competition. The nine finalists, sorry, will be competing to see who will be the winner of the Dominica leg for the Richest Caraïbe Song Contest. So we're inviting the general public to come on out and support not just Richest Caraïbe, but to support the young people. Because something we did not say is that each person, in order to be eligible, besides an original song, you had to be a youth. You had to be between the ages of 18 and 35. So it's all about the young people. We have given them a platform so that they can present their talent. So we're welcoming everybody to come on out and be a part of it. Finally, we want to thank all our sponsors. We really want to thank Richas Caraïbe for thinking of Dominica and giving our young people and our country an opportunity, because we've had entrepreneurs being able to get work, because from the car rentals right up to the light guys, the sound guy, the camera guys, everyone got to make some money. So it really helped the entrepreneurs. So thank you so much for that opportunity that you have given to us. Also, we want to thank other sponsors who, like you spoke about your main partner when you started,
Interreg Caraïbe.
Interred Caraïbe, and everyone who's a part of it. We really want to thank you for the assistance and for your sponsorship. We really want to thank our very local Sakai Melat and Creole Heartbeat for being the organizers here in Dominica, just to help the culture and the culture go forward. We literally have 1 minute. So Sabrina, any final words?
Yes, I heard you say thank you to everybody, but I really would like to thank every single one who contribute to this event today and tomorrow. I would like to thank our two coordinator, Milia and Julie.
Thank you.
You did really
You're welcome.
good job. So
Thank you.
thank you very much. Thank you all the people who are working on that. Thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you to Dominica. Thank you to Gregory. Thank you to Wadix. Thank you to everybody.
Everyone, yes.
Yeah, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
So thank you so much, everyone. This has been another Creole Heartbeat
And
show.
see you tonight.
And see you tonight and see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And remember the marketplace. I've been getting a few phone calls for people who want to have their products at the Creole Heartbeat marketplace. And we're about to begin. I've been communicating and it's going well. So for the people, remember that's about to be a thing. Thank you so much. Have a great Friday. Have a Richest Caraïbe Friday.
Yes. Richest Caribbean is all about Caribbean people.
Yes. So until next time, I'm Julie Roberts. This was another episode of Creole Heartbeat on Q95 FM. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Celebrate Caribbean talent and culture on September 23rd, 2023, alias Frances, when the Richas Caraïbe Caravan stops in Dominica. Hear Dominican contestants in the Richas Caraïbe Voices Challenge. Experience an amazing showcase of different genres of Dominican music, art from Martinique, Trinidad, Guadeloupe, Barbados, and of course, Dominica. This event is co-funded